He couldn't let us die. He basically saved us. I wouldn't say against our will, but I didn't ask for this.
If you do this, the focus of hatred may shift to those responsible for unleashing biological warfare, leaving corporations free to experiment with human evolution. Are you sure this is your choice?
You can see why I choose to blow this up. These are all ultimately terrible decisions that other people make for everybody in the world instead of allowing them to choose for themselves.
So be it then.
Sarif was right about one thing. It's in our nature to want to rise above our limits. Think about it. We were cold, so we harnessed fire. We were weak, so we invented tools. Every time we met an obstacle, we used creativity and ingenuity to overcome it. The cycle is inevitable. But will the outcome always be good? I guess that will depend on how we approach it. These past few months, I was challenged many times. But more often than not, didn't I try to keep morality in mind, knowing that my actions didn't have to harm others? Time and time again, didn't I resist the urge to abuse power and resources simply to achieve my goals more swiftly? In the past, we've had to compensate for weaknesses, finding quick solutions that only benefit a few. But what if we never need to feel weak or morally conflicted again? What if the path Sarif wants us to take enables us to hold on to higher values with more stability? One thing is obvious. For the first time in history, we have a chance to steal fire from the gods. To turn away from it now, to stop pursuing a future in which technology and biology combine, leading to the promise of a singularity, would mean to deny the very essence of who we are. No doubt the road to get there will be bumpy, hurting some people along the way. But won't achieving the dream be worth it? We can become the gods we've always been striving to be. We might as well get good at it.
Not a particularly bright future either. So whether you tell the truth or spread somebody else's message, it almost doesn't matter. Adam's like, I did the best that I could. I sure hope everybody else does the best too. Unfortunately, the whole game has been showing us the entire time that we may well be the only ones trying to do our best. I really wanted to show the end of credits thing. We can't skip it, so I'm gonna let it play. No, I wasn't talking. I was just letting the credits play out so we can see the after the credits side. There's a scene that comes at the end, and you can only get to it by watching the entire credits. You can't skip past it. So I still need to download Mankind Divided. The other option I have is that I saw a point-and-click adventure game, of which there's 4... They're not parts. I think they're just sequels to each other. But they were on sale for like $1.99 each. So the name of the game is Deponia, which is apparently a fun and well-done point-and-click adventure style game. So that's the other option. I wonder when Eidos will do another one of these. These were all developed by their Montreal studio. You can probably tell by all the French names in here. Very curious when they'll do another one. The last one came out in 2016. So it's about time for another one. Or they can just say, hey, those two are enough. Maybe we should do a remaster of the original Deus Ex. I would be in line for that too. Get some better voice actors, update the engine, the gameplay and everything, and retell that. So as I recall, the original Deus Ex came out in like 2000? Pretty sure it was 2000. 20 years, it could use an update. Got put on hiatus after the bullshit of the launch pre-order stuff led to poor sales. That's a bummer, although I'm not really in favor of all the pre-order nonsense that everybody seems to do these days. even now I still have a few outstanding pre-orders, and I keep telling myself I'm not going to do it, and then occasionally I do it, and he said doo-doo. I frequently regret it. It was not worth the extra little bit of whatever it was. Especially because they usually turn around and sell the pre-order bonus later.
You worry too much, Morgan. There's nothing we can't manage given time. She's here. I have to cut this short. Keep going through the wreckage. Maybe we'll find something we can use for the Morpheus initiative. Come in. Dr. Reed. We're so pleased you decided to join us.
Where else could I go?
No regrets, my dear. As Ariadne told Theseus before he entered the Minotaur's labyrinth, always forward, never left or right. You'll be very interested in our current project. We're breaking new ground.
Yes, the nanite virus chimera is quite intriguing. I'm looking forward to seeing the hybrid project up close, Mr. Page.
And so you shall. But please, call me Bob.
The original Deus Ex theme. So it can play it, it's fine. Yeah, so Megan Reed joined with the Illuminati and VersaLife to continue working on their nanotech augmentation project, which is really what we're dealing with by the time that we get to the earliest created and yet chronologically latest games in the series. Okay, that is Deus Ex Human Revolution Director's Cut.